Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another Farming Simulator 19 mod contest spotlight, where today we're looking at something that I've actually been looking forward to having a look at, I'm going to be honest. It is the irrigation pack, which comes in two parts, and oh, you can change the colour. So, I'm going to explain this real quick. This is a pump, this is the actual irrigation system itself. I'm not sure how this works, so we're going to be exploring this as we go along, and I might need to just tab out a game for a second to look at the description on the mod hub to figure it out a bit better. So, you can change the colour of the base of the pump, and the rim colour, I like the grey rims a bit more. Trelleborg or lizard tyres. Trelleborgs, you can put, oh, I'm putting the little track tyres on because they're adorable. They're absolutely adorable little tires. Oh my god, yes, those. And then the Rainstar T32, you can change the rim color. I'm again going to go for grey because they look a bit better. You can choose between, oh god, it's got Midas tires. Lizard tires, Trelleborgs. These Trelleborgs look like they're off like a two-wheel drive tractor. And Midas, I'm gonna go with the Trelleborgs because they look the coolest. I never did look at the modelling, so I'll have a look at it now. And, oh my god, the galvanized steel material is everywhere. I shudder to think, just looking at this straight away, I shudder to think how many polys this actually is. Because that entire hose is, I believe, modelled, and it's going to have to be a low poly hose, just to, like, make it, make it function very, very well in game. Nice little solar panel that I really don't understand the need for, but okay. Bauer, you strange people. Yeah, the model on the actual irrigator itself is really quite nice, and I'm not getting a frame rate hit, am I? Nope. And no log errors. Although, holy cow, it was loading up a lot of stuff. That was from me screwing around with the wheels. And onto the pump, and it looks, yeah, it looks pretty good. Again, no real FPS loss from what I can see at least. And I'm gonna have to bring up the HUD so that I can have a look and see if there's any like functionalities around here on the outside, which I'm guessing there won't be. No. I'm going to real quick just buy a field that has like no crops in it ideally. Field 23 will do here for this purpose. And we'll go set this all up. You can see, by the way, if you've been watching all the spotlights, that the shop is just gradually getting worse and worse. I need to fill the tool. How do you fill the tool? This is where I'm going to fall flat and be very confused. I am unsure how to fill the tool. So, okay, oh my god! You can spin the entire thing, that's really cool. So it looks like, I'm not sure opening and closing the cover does, but it looks like it's turned itself on somehow. This changes the working radius. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there for now, because we need to go grab the pump as well. And this is probably gonna be a bit, once I get the pump over to the field, where I get very lost and confused and need to tab out and look at the description on the mod hub to figure out what on earth it is I'm supposed to do with all this. But I'm hoping the pump has some sort of instructions here. Switch to work mode. Okay. Turn on motor pump. Turn on the engine. Oh! Okay, so it's got an engine. But how do I... How do I hook this all up then? Do I hook... This is a best guess right now. Wait. Aha! So the pump, I would presume... as I drag the irrigation system behind me, the pump, I would presume, needs to go into some water. I'm hoping this hose is supposed to be able to do... No, it's not supposed to be able to do this. The irrigator's stuck on a tree. Come on. I may be breaking the mod right now. Yeah, I'm definitely doing... I've definitely done something the mod doesn't like. It's calling me back like I'm a bold little child. Okay, so we're off again on the move. I just need to get over to this little pond. Can I get over to the little pond? I'm presuming this is what I'm meant to be doing. And the irrigator seems to be stuck on a tree again. Okay, so switch to work mode. Wait. Switch to work mode. Okay. Turn on motor pump. That doesn't seem to have done anything. Oh, I can move this by itself. Hang on a second. Turn on motor pump. This does something apparently. What does this do? What is the mouse control doing? I'm going to presume that's working. And I'm also going to presume this is probably a mistake that I'm doing this. I'm also going to presume that what I can now do is... No? Can I not do what I think I should be doing? Okay, switch that to transport mode, which pulls that in. But detach that for now. Now attach this. Switch to work mode. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And you can go at most 220 meters away from where you set the machine up. Okay. So we put that down there. It's gonna slowly retract. Okay, can I now attach... This is a real faff to set up. Can I now attach this to the other side? No. Let's leave that there. Go back to this, which I can presumably now hook up to this side. Or not? I don't know how this works. I'm gonna go to the mod hub and see if I can figure this out. Hang on a second. I'm hoping it's not horrifically... Okay. Function, I replace T32, the field. Okay. Place aggregate to the left. Switch to transport mode. Place this to the left... of... Okay. And then turn on that. And switch this to work mode. And then turn on the pump. And is this working, or is it just saying that it's maybe working? Oh well, it's working. Look at that. That's a right royal faff, but I've got it to work. Unfortunately, and what annoys me about this, the screenshots on the mod hub are all in German. So, I have no idea what features this has. The description's in English, but all the screenshots are in German, which is quite unfortunate, and the... I'm pretty sure water doesn't work like the particle system is insisting it does. It doesn't go nearly vertically up and then just suddenly flatten out. I am going to give this mod a rating, and honestly, while it's a faff to figure out, I am sure, I'm actually very sure that it's kind of my own fault, because it's like, I am an idiot and I didn't really read up on it beforehand. Is it something I could see Giants making? No, because it's way too confusing. Quite honestly. So, in my 5-star system, it's... Why is it stopped? Why did you stop? Oh, because I got too far away, I guess? It stopped working now. I'm gonna give this 3.5 stars because it may or may not currently be working. I genuinely have no idea. It's a cool idea, but oh my god, the faff involved. The absolute faff. I genuinely have... Apparently you can move it by hand too, but I'm not sure how. Might need to have that disconnected. Yeah, it's 3.5. It goes beyond something the game does. It adds something in, but... And this is more of a criticism of the way that it's described on the mod hub, and the fact that the instructions are in German, and there's no way of knowing this when you're in game, how it all works. It's a bit overly complicated. Apparently I can press N to roll this up. I'm not sure if it is working. N. Oh, wait. Can you attach to the thing again? Because I need to try and figure out if I can... This is another problem, is it's really, really difficult to figure out where you've got to park this in order for it to work correctly. Like, logic would say it's going to be about here, but that... See, like, it's off over here somewhere for some reason. It's not even a very consistent trigger. There we go. So if I do this, so it says I can roll it in using N, which isn't working. Sprinkler can be slowly rolled up automatically via N or manually. But using N isn't working. In fact, no control seems to have any power over how the roller seems... Yeah, that's... I don't know. It's gonna get... You know, just because the controls are so... They're not really listed very well. It's gonna be, honestly... 3... I can't give it 3, because that's Giant's quality. It's gonna be a 2.8. But... That's mainly because... the instructions are so unclear. So very, very unclear that it's almost impossible for me to use it. If I had a lot more time than I do, I'd totally try and figure it out, but honestly, it's not up to Giant's quality, because Giants would at least have the instructions be relatively clear and have it so that you could use it within 5 minutes of you starting to try and use it. It's just so confusing. The modeling's great, the idea behind it is fantastic, but it's so confusing that I have absolutely no idea how to use the damn thing. I got it to work for a brief period, but I've no idea how I did that. I've no idea why it stopped. There's no feedback of as to what's going on. It just stopped, and I don't know. So it needs... I think it needs some localization to English, I think is the main thing. But I'm gonna leave it here. This has been... It's been a good mod to an extent, but it needs work. I'll leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Mod Spotlight. This isn't the outro I've been using the entire time. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.